Today we're going to be covering the top 3 dungeon servers you can play in 2026. I've personally looked through a bunch of servers, checked what's actually active and worth playing so you don't have to waste your time on dead and boring servers. So yeah, without no further ado, let's get started with the first and the highest place. On the first and the highest place, we got OPLegends. The IP is top.oplegends.com, and in my own opinion, this is currently the best Minecraft dungeon servers you can play in 2026. And what really makes this server stand out is the way they handle their dungeon seasons, resetting every 3 to 5 weeks, keeping everything nice and fresh, and providing us with bunch of new, cool, and custom updates each time. So once you log on to the server for the very first time, you will be spawned exactly here, and you will see this introductory hologram that will introduce you to this server, saying grind to become the best dungeoner around, play solo or join a guild, and collect the most trophies to win amazing rewards, which makes this server very competitive. Walk forward to the spawn zone to get started, so let's do just like that. Here on our left you will see the crate section, and on our right you will see the cosmetic cases section, and here we have bunch of cool and custom cosmetic cases, and this is what I like about this server. They have their own custom texture pack for all of their textures, basically your sword and basically everything, which makes this server really stand out. Just look at those cool and custom skins. But now on the other side, if we walk even a bit forward, we will see this starters dungeons area, and we will see this guide Dante that will basically guide you through this server. And obviously you can see this hologram saying speak with guide Dante to get started. So let's just go ahead and do exactly that. And now we got the objective to kill 5 zombies and slash spawn, which is over right here, and that's gonna be our first task. But here you will be spawned with your sword, companion storage, and a help menu, which is amazing because this server is very beginner friendly, and this help menu will get you started. Like, it literally explains each feature nice and neat. So yeah, that's really cool. So now let's go ahead and swing at one of those zombies, and let's start actually slaying them, and let's see what kind of progression can we make. So here at your sword you will see 2 different kinds of enchants. So we have orbs enchants and skull enchants, which are 2 different currencies here on the server. And on our scoreboard you can see that we got multiple currencies. We have money, orbs, gems, and skulls, and currently these zombies are giving us only orbs, which are used and meant for orb enchants here on the server. Now, as you might have noticed, these black and white enchants are the locked enchants that require sword level to be unlocked. So basically this one requires sword level 5, sword level 10, and it goes by progression basically, which is really cool. And the one in color are the enchants that you have unlocked at the very moment. So here, for example, Gem Factory, Orb Factory, Speed Enchant, Strike Enchant, and Crush Enchant. So let me go ahead and upgrade any of those. For example, we will be upgrading the Orb Factory Enchant as much as we can. And now we just gotta go ahead and continue like this. Now besides all of that, we should have Slash Pass as well, which I just unlocked. So we've unlocked Tier 1 in Slash Pass, which can provide us with some really decent free rewards as well, making this server grindy and not requiring you to spend any money and such things. So yeah, that's what makes this server not pay to win at all, which I really do like. There is multiple ways to make money and other stuff, like other currencies, other items here on the server without having to buy stuff from the store. There we should have milestones as well, just like that. We have swing milestones and rebirth milestones. Those are going to give you some really cool rewards as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. And here I've been getting some totems while slaying those zombies, which is pretty decent. It says applies a passive multiplier when equipped in slash totems. So yeah, that's pretty decent. I'm assuming you can get all other different kind of currencies for those. So yeah, that's pretty good. We can equip our totems just like that. And I think I've just completed my task, and our next objective is to open 5 companion eggs. Like, this server is really content packed, I will say. There's way too many features to this server, and this server counts over 1,000 players on daily basis, which makes it really active, engaging, and worth to play. And as well, if we type in slash zone, here we will see this list of zones, and it says a lot because we gotta progress through those. And now we'll be starting at the Oracle Zone number 1, and here our very first mob that we have unlocked is gonna be this witch mob. So let's teleport over there, and now we will see those witches which have slightly more health and will give us slightly more money, and with that money we use that to upgrade our swords. So we have sword upgrades here. Just look at those cool and custom texture for swords. Oh my days, this is actually insanely good. And besides that, we have sword modifiers, heroes, sword cores, and sword perk, which is amazing. And as well, like 2 pages of enchants, like 2 different kinds of enchants. So yeah, there's a lot to grind on this server, which really makes it stand out and not boring. So if you think this is your fit, give it a shot. The IP is top.oplegends.com, and now we can move on to the next server. On the second place, we got FadeCloud Dungeons. The IP is top5.fadecloud.com, and I've been struggling to decide which server to put on the first place because those both servers are insanely good and addictive. So you should definitely give both of those a shot and see which one is your fit. But here we are. Once you log on to the server for the very first time, you will be spawned here, and you will see this introductory hologram that will basically introduce you to the server. Welcome to FadeCloud Dungeons. Click on your sword to access all custom swords. Upgrade your sword with slash sword. Gather pets and equip them with slash pets. Check out all the features with slash help, and make sure to slash tutorial. Okay, that's pretty good. That makes this server beginners friendly, so you don't have to be worried whatsoever. And as well, what I like about this server is the way they handle their seasons again, because this server resets every 3 to 5 weeks, keeping everything fresh with bunch of new and cool custom features and updates. So yeah, that's what I like about it. As well, they have their web store and their Discord server, on which you can sync your Minecraft account and claim a daily pearl key. That's actually really cool. Now, as we walk a bit forward, we will see the crate key section on our left side, and on our right, again, we will see a bunch of these cool and custom textures. So yeah, here we can see a bunch of cool tools, like cool swords and stuff, and I really do like this this server texture pack is really good, like with bunch of cool skins, especially those sword skins. So yeah, I really like that, making this server really stand out. And again, we will have this kind of quest line that will again introduce us to the server. So yeah, let's right click to interact with this NPC, and now here it says welcome to dungeons. Here you will grind mobs and upgrade your sword, yada yada. So we'll not be going through that, but yeah, here again we got this objective where we have to kill 5 chickens to start off. But what makes this server stand out again are these NPCs around the spawn that will again introduce you to each feature on this server. So that is pretty cool thing that I like about this server. And now we have this portal, as you guys can see, enter portal to go to the zone. So let's just go ahead and do so. And here we are. Welcome to the first zone. Again, once you log on the server, you will be spawned with your dungeon sword, pet storage, and a dragon storage. Now, as you right click our sword, here you will see that we have only this kind of enchant. So these are souls enchant, and again, you have to progress here on the server in order to unlock some of those better and better enchants by rebirthing, and you will be started with some of these starter enchants. Beside that, we have enchant cubes, abilities, sword abilities, seems pretty good. Sword upgrades as well, and what is that? Enchantments and buffs. Not too shabby. Now, our first objective, from what I've seen, is to kill 5 chickens. So we can go ahead and actually do so real quick. And while doing so, as you guys can see, we're getting souls. Again, we have multiple currencies on this server. So for example, we have power, money, souls, and gems. And look at that, gift. Claim gift with /gift. So let me just go ahead and do so real quick. And those are daily gifts. You'll be able to claim these gifts again in 1 hour 26 minutes, which is pretty cool. You can get some completely free stuff just by being online on the server. So that's actually really amazing, making the server free to play, non-pay to win, and all of that. You can obtain everything just by grinding and putting in a bunch of work actually. So that's what is cool about the server. Now if we head to sword upgrades here, as you guys can see, I've been receiving a bunch of these swords here, and what I can do actually is go ahead and upgrade them. But what I'm gonna do right now is actually just use one of those real quick. So for example, let me use this keen sword as it has the highest multiplier from what I can see. So yeah, let me just go ahead and equip it just like so, and there we go. We should be slaying our mobs way faster now. And yeah, it is indeed faster. Just look at that. We also have some pigs around, and I'm assuming there is /zone. Yep, there is. And here each upgrade costs some money. So in order to progress into better zones, you actually gotta make some money here on the server, which again you're going to do by slaying mobs. And you are also going to be getting those guardian shards while slaying mobs that you can use in /armor to craft these custom unique armor sets, which are again scalable. As you rebirth, you getting access to better and better armor sets with better buffs, basically with better boosts. So yeah, that's pretty decent. Again, the IP is top5.fadecloud.com. Give this server a shot, since in my own opinion it's as well very good. I would even put it maybe on the first place, but I really had to make a tough decision. So yeah, give it a shot and see what actually suits you. Now we can move on to the last server. Now on the third and the last place, we got EnchantedMC. The IP is river.enchantedmc.net, and again this server is pretty good. They do resets every 3 to 5 weeks, and it deserves to be on this list. So once you log on to the server, you will be spawned here with this hologram, basically introducing you to this server, showcasing all of their custom features such as custom enchants, custom swords, zones, companion eggs, custom armor, AFK mobs, and much more. Type /zone to get started on dungeons. On our left, we will see this store button here, and on our right, we will see this Discord pop up. So that's pretty decent. And as we walk a bit forward again, we have some free gifts here on the server as well, which is pretty decent. And on our left, we have the crate key section, and on our right, we have cosmetic cases, which is pretty good. I like this server again because of their unique and custom server texture pack, which is making them really unique. And here we have this immortal bundle. Check out the new immortal bundle limited time deal. That's pretty decent. This looks pretty good actually. And as we walk even more forward, we will see those NPCs around the spawn that will again introduce us to this amazing server, making it beginners friendly, which I really like about this server. And as well, we have this enchanted wiki. If you're a total beginner, you can basically go to there and actually check everything about this server and get yourself started. So now let's walk through this portal here, and let's see. Here we are at the very first zone, and you will have your sword, companion storage, and candle backpack in your inventory. And here, if we right click our sword, we will see that we have 3 different kinds of enchants on the server, which is really good. So we have soul enchants, essence enchants, and shards enchants. Soul enchants looks pretty decent in my own opinion. Again, those require some sword level, some grinds to be actually unlocked and worked on, so that's pretty good. Essence enchants is pretty much the same story, and shards enchants are only for dual swords, which is pretty good. Like, I haven't seen that yet, so yeah, that's pretty unique. Besides that, we have our swords here with those cool and custom textures. Like, just look at those swords. This looks pretty good, not even going to lie. And those are like tiers of swords that cost more and more money and that deals more and more damage. That's pretty nice. We have sword abilities as well, which is pretty good. Crystals on our sword. What is that? Ancient mastery, sword attributes, and sword perks. We also should have slash quests, so let me just go ahead and look into that. Yeah, we definitely do, as you guys can see. And on completion, you're going to get a quest point that you can spend in points shop, which is pretty good, making this server non-pay to win, as you can literally get anything by just purely grinding here on the server. We as well should have slash pass. Yo, yeah, this looks pretty decent, as well as bunch of free rewards. As you guys can see, we also have gold and diamond tier rewards, which you can basically get from the server store, I'm pretty sure. And as well, we should have slash milestones for some free rewards, as you guys can see. And those are a bunch of ways to get free rewards here on the server, so we can get them from swings, rebirths, battleground kills, and artifact milestones. Pretty good. Let's start slaying one of those chickens here, and let's see what kind of progress can we make in what period of time. So, my own opinion, this server deserves to be on this list, as it's one of the greatest dungeon servers, and it usually counts around 500 to 1000 players, which is really good, making it active and stand out. So you should definitely hang out and see if this is your fit. I've been playing on this server for quite some time, and I can guarantee that you will absolutely love it. Now as well, we should have a bunch of these dungeon zones, as you guys can see, which look pretty decent. Like, this custom texture pack makes this server stand out so bad, which is what I like about this server. Just look at all of those custom dungeon zones. Obviously, you will be starting at the barn zone at the stage 1, as you guys can see, which are just chickens. And as you make money, as you progress, you will be able to move forward into better and better stages until eventually unlocking the next zone. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's what I like about this server. And if you think this one is good for you, again, the IP is river.enchantedmc.net. And with that being said, we will be wrapping off today's episode of top 3 best dungeon servers that you can play in 2026. Again, those all are just my personal reference. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode on my YouTube channel.